Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Whenever you come across this video, thank you so much for choosing to spend a little bit of time with me. I'm so grateful for every single one of you. I love you guys so much. I've been recording all day. We've got some videos coming, okay? Patreon, YouTube, all the things. But yeah, I wanted to come on here and do some live readings for donations as well. But anyways, I hope you're doing well. I love you guys so much. I love you, I love you, I love you. All of you. Da, da, da. How are you, Deborah? Is everyone doing well? I hope so. Hey, Dom, you're so welcome. You are so welcome. Thank you for the opportunity. Hey, Awaken. Hey, Almai. How is everyone? Don't forget to like the video if you don't mind. Awaken and Ascend. So in the description box, there are 3 options. There's Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal. Those are listed in there. And yeah, you can either put your question on the donation, or you can just come back and say, hey, Corie, I donated. And then I'll say, okay, it's your turn. What's your question? How's the move going, Deborah? Hey, Kels. Like, save the planet. They do. They do. They save the planet. Hey, Kara. Nope, you're not late. You're right on time. We actually just got it started. We just got started. And I said earlier, there's several videos that are coming. We got fire signs coming, and then a Patreon coming. Okay. So yay, Kels! I'm so excited for you. You have way too much stuff. I get it. Purge, purge, purge. That is so cool, Kels. I'm so excited for you. Congratulations. So things are going well. Obviously, you healed through that just fine then, huh? So glad you're here, Kara. Yes, 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 yes. Thanks for sharing. Definitely let other people know. I do be knowing what I'm talking about. You sure did. Really, you know, you've always been doing things right, you know. The timing worked out great. Deborah, what's your question, my dear? That's what I was looking at. Hey, Anya, how are ya? 6-bedroom house to a 3-bedroom house when I live with my daughter and I'm going to a small house. Thank you. You just paid on Venmo. Oh, there it is. Oh, hey, Galit. How are ya? Deborah, do you have your question? Galit, you will be right after Deborah, okay? Okay, so what do you need to know for the weekend? You just want kind of a heads up on what you need to know for the weekend, Deborah? This 5 of Swords kind of popped out with this Queen of Pentacles. Kind of gives me this feeling that like, yeah, okay. So, I would say definitely by the end of the weekend, there's some kind of, you know, this 5 of Swords kind of give a stressful situation a little bit. I feel like with this Queen of Pentacles being at the bottom of the deck, see how she's just like resting and she's, you know, kind of looking at the pentacles. So it doesn't necessarily have to be money, right? But it could be, you know, this energy of kind of like looking, I'm getting kind of like a little bit of reflection energy here, okay? But I do feel like you're coming out of with this 5 of Swords. For whatever reason, I don't know if it's people or just stress here of a situation. I feel like you're coming out of that energy here. Tell me more about this 5 of Swords for Deborah, please. Yeah, this is energy that could have really been brought up by the moon. Okay, to be honest with you. I do feel like, too, there is also, especially with this Queen of Pentacles and this Page of Pentacles coming out, you may get some sort of message, Deborah, about some sort of something, an opportunity, something tangible, okay? Pentacle. And I think that this is coming after coming out of this, like, stressful energy, okay? Yeah. So something that, it's almost like this Page of Pentacles is like, you know, something that maybe you intuitively felt, or it's like there's something that was kind of in the spirit here, okay, that you're going to be like, that's going to be in your hands, right? It's like that type of energy, I feel like, is happening, Deborah, okay, by the end of the weekend, okay? But this moon energy, I mean, there's definitely an energy of, there may also be too, Deborah, maybe there's like some sort of spat between you and somebody. I feel like this is also going to kind of come, yeah, there's going to be like a fresh start when it comes to that as well. Okay, some sort of spat between you and someone is being resolved here. Okay, yeah, we got a couple threes here. 3 of Wands, 3 of Cups here, some sort of celebration. So yeah, it really feels like, you know, by the end of the weekend, things are going to really calm down, okay? I do feel like something that you've been maybe feeling coming, or like, you know, it's like you're actually going to be holding this, okay? It's going to be, you know, and there's this like energy of just kind of, it's almost like that exhale energy. You know, it's almost like that. That's the weekend energy, Deborah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then again, they're reminding me again to say something about like a spat. Like if there is something going on between you and somebody else here, that's coming to an end as well. Or it's being resolved. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like, yeah, I'm hearing let bygones be bygones. Like whatever. You know what I mean? It's like, but then there was the Three of Wands and the Three of Cups, right? It's almost like, yeah, that was silly. You know what I mean? And there's like a little celebration type energy. You know, that type of thing. Gotcha, Kels. Whoever you initially, when I said that, whoever came to you initially, I would say that it's them. Okay. Okay, Galit, what is your question, my darling dear? And then we'll have Kels after that. Hey, Grant. I don't know if you're on Patreon, but for whatever reason, I feel like I think you are. I think that the reading I just did for Patreon, hey Angel baby, I think I'm still obviously going to do your personal, but I think that the reading that I just did for Patreon, I think you'll really like it just based on that question. You know what I mean? But anyways, okay. So let's see for Galit. What can she expect next after this huge shift she just has navigated? What can Galit expect next after this huge shift? Okay, well, first of all, I feel like there are... we have the Seven of Swords with the Three of Cups. I feel like there's definitely some energies. You can expect the shady energies to just kind of leave on their own, right? It's kind of like giving the trash taking itself out. And I don't know that these energies are necessarily like super present, or that they're, you know, energy. But I do feel like there are some energies that it's kind of like the trash is taking itself out here. Okay. Three of Cups here. There is some sort of celebration. Okay, tell me more. What can Galit expect here? There may also be some type of move. Six of Swords with the Eight of Cups. I feel like there may be some type of like physical move. Okay. Whether this is you or somebody else. It feels like it just kind of pops up though. It does. I don't know that this is something that's necessarily planned. It's just kind of like what it feels like is it's almost like you know, some type of alignment here. We also have the Emperor. Okay, I feel like that's an energy that yeah, with the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck with the Empress. Okay, so there is some sort of masculine energy coming through here, and I feel like it's your masculine energy though, right? Something, tell me more. Why is this Emperor here for Galit? Page of Swords, that could be some sort of communication. Didn't want to come all the way out though. Ace of Wands, yeah. Fresh start. This may be in your business, Galit. Like some sort of regeneration, like a rejuvenation, or like a, you know what I mean? But it feels like there's like this transition here. Six of Swords, Eight of Cups, which you did say you just went through this shift, right? So but it does feel like there may be some type of, like I said, it's almost like something comes up, right? And it's like, oh, well, that was unexpected, but I'm going after it. You know what I mean? That's what it feels like. And it feels in a way of like some sort of life path, or definitely maybe career-wise. Okay, something's going to come up for you, and it's definitely going to be good. It's unexpected. Okay, but so there may be a move involved here. Okay, with that, Galit. I also feel too there's some sort of reconciliation possibly with a certain energy. Oh yeah, but this Ace of Pentacles. I'm telling you, Galit, there's something that's coming up for you. Yeah, it's the Three of Cups on the Ace of Pentacles. This is celebrating some sort of new opportunity that's coming. And it doesn't have to be like brand new. It just feels like it's like something's coming back to life, or there's something, you know what I mean? Something tangible. Yeah, Temperance. And it's like, oh man, that was, again, I just keep getting this like very unexpected feeling here. Now with the Death and the Six of Cups coming out on the Six of Swords and the Eight of Cups, it doesn't actually have to be like a physical move. But I do definitely feel like it's like going from one thing to another. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it's like, but it's good. It's something good. It's something that's going to be exciting here. It's definitely something tangible, right? We have the Ace of Wands here, which I feel like is kind of like that energy, or like the path energetically kind of opening up here through that shift that you went, and then boom, Six of Pentacles, or I mean the Ace of Pentacles here. The Six of Pentacles is also, you know, some sort of blessing coming towards you, okay? Tangible blessings. Whatever this is, though, Sun card, Ten of Cups, oh, you're going to love it. You're going to love it, okay? And I think they're avoiding giving me any kind of details because I feel like it's kind of good for it to be a surprise, to be honest with you. But it is something unexpected, okay? It is something kind of out of left field, but it is something, you know, again, it's definitely going from like one thing to another, you know, kind of like if you were moving from one house to another, right? It's a different environment, it's a different neighborhood, it's a different floor layout. It's like that type of energy here. But it's definitely something that is going to be very fulfilling and very, you know, make you very happy here, okay? Yeah, I just heard you'll be celebrating soon, okay? Galit. No. Love you, Michelle. Yes, you're so welcome, Galit. Yeah, no, it's great energy, but it is going to, yeah, no, you're going to be celebrating. I really like it. I wish they could give me details, but also not at the same time because surprises are the best. Okay. Kels, you're up, and then Michelle sent in for a couple of freebies for some people, okay? Because she's so kind. Yeah. I'm reading the chat. You guys are funny. Kels, did you put your question over here? Yeah, these are my holographic cards. I've been using these a lot on the live readings for donations lately. I don't know why. Maybe because they're small. I don't know. Is Kel still here? Maybe I'm being impatient. She's probably typing her question. Angel, how's it going? Have you had Brian yet? I feel like you should have by now. Love you so much, Michelle. Good luck with all your meetings. Are you back? If you're back from traveling, I'm glad you made it back safely. Or if you haven't even left yet, safe travels. Oh my gosh. I know he is. Okay. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. All right. 3 months old. My goodness. Okay. All right. So what does Kels need to know about the offer she's received? What does Kels need to know about the offer that she's received? Hey, Kels, I see ya. I'm just going to kind of wait, let it get caught up. Sorry for everyone. I just want to... He's probably not still doing the newborn scrunch, is he? No, don't apologize, Kels. Okay, so are we on the same time now? It was clearly delayed. So I wanted to make sure that we're... I don't know. Is it possible to make that happen? I don't know. All right. So about this opportunity here. Okay. So I feel like any kind, because we have the Ace of Cups with the Ten of Cups. So this makes me feel like it's a pretty good opportunity. But I do have the Four of Pentacles with the Nine of Swords, the Eight of Wands with the Two of Swords kind of coming out. So this is kind of tells us a little bit of like, old programming kind of coming in a little bit here when it comes to this opportunity. Okay, so it's almost like something may feel like, or may seem like it's going too quickly. Okay. And that could be kind of triggering this like, whoa, you know what I mean? Like, wait a second, you know what I mean? Like, I feel it's, it's triggering maybe a little bit of something from the past that maybe you rushed into in the past and it ended up not going super great, right? So I feel like there's that type of energy here. Just know that is just, a past programming that's coming up, giving you an opportunity to release that. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, but this opportunity itself is very good. Okay, it is going to bring in, it's definitely going to like overflow, right? Overfill your cup. Oh, not losing this crunch. And it's going to make you very happy, okay? So this energy, this Eight of Swords energy is, and this is kind of like that slow moving energy, right? This is you wanting to kind of feel things out and take your time, and that's all well and great, right? Because you're coming out of, kind of diving into healing and things like that, where things, maybe in the past you would kind of rush in, right? And it's like, and things didn't go well, right? So, but this is a safe opportunity. This is a good opportunity. And the reason that it's moving quickly is because you're aligned to it, right? So you are safe. This is good. But it's okay that this is going, you're safe. The fact that this is like maybe kind of going quick, right? It's okay. All right. I know in the past that was kind of like a red flag, right? Kind of like, whoa, like, like pull the reins, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want this chariot to get out of control, right? Like we can tip over or something like that, that type of energy. But no, this is meant to be fast moving energy. Okay, so you are safe. This is a fantastic opportunity, and girl, you better catch up with it. Okay, no, you're aligned with it, right? There's no catching up. It's the alignment, right? It's basically because of this alignment, this new alignment, right? It's like things are changing very quickly. That's just how it's going to go, right? It's like you're no longer resonating at the old energy, and so all of that's got to go. And so of course there's this, just like this wave of like new that's coming in, and it's going to seem like it's going very quickly at first, but then it's just going to be a reality. You know what I mean? Yes, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. Thank you. Let me see. How are we doing? Okay, still waiting on just trying to make sure the Patreon also gets posted. Still uploading. Oh, Kels, we're learning to surf together, baby, I promise. I love you. Thank you very much. Okay, so now Michelle has sent in for a couple of people. So is anyone looking for... does anybody have a question? Yes. Have you started working out? Sure, Angel, what's your question? let's just see. You wanted to see what you need to know? This is what it is that you need to know. Nice, Kels. I love that. Okay, what does Angel need to know? What does Angel need to know? What does Angel need to know? Okay, so I feel like there is Angel, there's almost like this energy where there's something that you're creating in your head, okay, about a situation here. It's because we have the Seven of Swords with the Six of Swords crossed by the Nine of Swords, followed by the Five of Swords with the Two of Cups. So this may have to do with some sort of partnership, some sort of connection. Maybe Brian's father. I won't say his name here, right? Just privacy reasons. But with the Sun and the Eight of Wands here, with the Ten of Swords and the Justice at the bottom of the deck. Now, this is about some sort of betrayal in the past that's happened. So it's like you are unintentionally, right, subconsciously in your mind creating something that isn't necessarily real because but it was real in the past. Okay? So basically what's happening is your mind is wanting to, it's almost like to keep you safe, right? Your anxiety or your mind is like, okay, well, this has got to be what's going on, right? Like this, and you know what I mean? It's like to keep, it's like to, but it feels like it's not necessarily real, Angel. Not to say that you're not crazy or anything like that, right? Sometimes we get up in our head and we have a hard time pulling ourselves out of it. And so this isn't to say that at all. You know what I mean? Yeah, you're right. Exactly. So the thing is, though, what you need to know, though, right, with this Five of Swords and this Two of Cups, I also feel like, too, there could be some outside energy that has some sort of influence on this, okay? But you are going to win this battle, okay? You are going to win this battle between the mind and the heart. I guarantee it, you are, okay? But I feel like what you need to know right now, Angel, is that there is a certain story that you're kind of telling yourself that is, again, it's simply, it's your mind's way of keeping you safe, right? Or thinking that it's keeping you safe. but that story is actually not real, and you need to know that, right? This is your confirmation, so you know that it's not real. It's a recreation of the past, and that you should look at that, right? But you are going to overcome this, okay? Whatever this is, and that yeah, for sure. Yeah, we have the Temperance here coming out. Okay, with the Ace of Cups. So yeah, this is what's coming through. You're okay. You know what I mean? Brian's okay, right? Like all these different things, it's all okay. All right. And you've just had a baby, so your body is kind of going all crazy and things like that, and hormones are, so just do your best to, if you need to, just take some time with, what I would do is when these thoughts start kind of happening, stop, right? If you have a moment, I know having a newborn can be very hectic. So it's like, if you can, in the moment, stop, ask yourself, how does that thought make me feel, right? Find that feeling. When did I feel like this before? Go back to that time. Release that. Understand that you are not there anymore, right? Call yourself back from that time because you're not in that experience anymore, okay? Okay, Flo, my darling, you're up. And then we'll do Francesca. And then we'll give out another one. I like that perception, Dawn, for sure. I love you so much, Angel. You're doing a great job. You're doing a great job. Flow for sure, yeah. Because sometimes we leave parts of ourselves in different environments because we're still trying to understand it, right? It's like, and we don't mean to do it, but we subconsciously do it. We leave parts of ourselves in these situations because it's like, what the fuck, right? I'm going to stay here until I figure this shit out, right? Okay. Should Flo get a mentor, or is she doing okay by herself? A professional or a healer or, something like that. Is Flo doing okay healing and transmuting by herself, or should she work with someone? Let's see. I think ultimately it is up to you, Flo, but I don't know if there's... First of all, with the Six of Swords kind of coming out first, is I definitely don't feel like you're doing it, on your own, right? And I think that you're very divinely led, and that you have, some passed over loved ones with you and some ancestors and guardian angels and things like that are really guiding the ship. You know what I mean? You know, and I think that these energies are definitely like bringing you and like kind of dropping these little like things here in the physical, right? To kind of show you where in the past, you know, things didn't really work here. Here's what I want to say, Flo. I want to say that there's really nothing wrong with having a mentor or things like that. I think that they do benefit, you know, in a lot of areas. But I do also want to say that I feel like you are moving through these things very well. And I don't necessarily feel like you're doing it alone here. Okay, you know, and I know you know that, but I want to like really put it, like implement, like really let you know that like your experiences, this healing journey is, you know, you're literally walking hand in hand with, you know, I'm hearing very specifically Archangel Michael. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, and you know, some passed over loved ones here that are just like little, they're like dropping gems right into your physical reality that helps you to move through these things. So let me just get one card, yes or no. Should Flo hire somebody to work with her to help her heal? Sun in reverse. No. That's a no. You are okay, Flo. You are doing a good job. Hey, Tink. So glad you're here. And I don't know if there was, I don't know. Yeah. Okay, Francisca, you're up, my darling. What is your question? But yeah, Flo, you're doing a fantastic job on your own. You know, it's never a bad idea to have a mentor or something like that, but as far as like, you know, it's not necessary. Okay? All right. Francisca wants to know if Doug will ever reach out to her again. Perfect, Flo. I love you so much. Alright, will Francisca ever hear from Doug again? Will Doug ever reach out to Francisca? We have the Six of Wands. Yeah. Yeah, that's a yes card. For sure. Intentions? Grant, you sound like a pirate. You're a wizard. So, Tink is a wizard and Grant is a pirate. Yeah, so Francisca, back to you. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, but this is somebody who's going to realize they missed out on an opportunity, right? I feel like it may be too late in that time, to be honest with you, but maybe not. King of Wands energy. Yeah, Four of Cups. Do we have a... Yeah, we have the Ten of Swords, the Lovers. You know, this is somebody who may have moved from a space of previous wounding, right? They may have been really hurt before or betrayed or something like that, okay? They may have really moved from that space, made a decision from that space. Down the road here, okay, they're going to be thinking, They're going to be, you know, kind of have already moved through this betrayal a little bit, and they're going to be like, man, I definitely missed an opportunity there. Okay. King of Wands energy is kind of a little passionate. Okay. So I don't know. This person you said that you're just friends. King of Wands, I feel like this person has an attraction to you for sure. Okay. But yeah, I feel like, you know, the Lovers with the Ten of Swords, this was a decision made from out of wounding, out of trauma. You know what I mean? So, but yeah. You know, Two of Wands, Four of Cups. This is kind of like recognizing and realizing, like, yeah, I probably messed that up. Yeah, I probably fucked that up. You know? Type of energy. Okay? Okay. Oh, you guys, listen. If you didn't see the post, the tickets for the retreat are posted on the website. If you didn't see the community post, they have officially been posted. So that's exciting. It is in motion. What we have all been waiting for is in motion. Yeah, so it's a retreat. It's called the Empowered Me Retreat. It's in August 9th and 10th in Michigan. And the tickets are now available. It does show that there's 20 tickets available, but I think I'm going to cut it off after like 10 people. But there are two different kinds of tickets, right? There's like your basic ticket, and then there's like, you know, you kind of get the little extras, okay? So, I love you guys. So I've got one more. Somebody had sent in some donations for other people. So I've got one more spot that they had sent in for. I'll probably maybe give away a couple. What time is it? 1:40. Gotta head out at like 2-ish. Michael's home, but I gotta get Zyla from school. Michael had to take 2 days because, you know, you can't go back to school until your fever's gone for 24 hours. So he also missed a game yesterday, but it's okay. It's all good. So, but anyways, yes, the retreat has been, yeah, we're doing it. We're doing it. It's posted. Tickets are available. Get it while you can. How's everyone feeling? I know this full moon energy has been a little loud. I think I emailed Tink the other day. We were emailing and I said, this full moon is loud. Because it has been real loud. What's your question? Hey, listen though, it's good, right? Scorpios, that death energy, right? Death and rebirth. So, you know. Okay. Will Doug accept Francisca's birthday gift? Will Doug accept the birthday gift? Yeah. Yeah. Ten of Pentacles? For sure. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles is a yes card for sure. Then we have the Eight of Wands with the Eight of Pentacles here. But yeah, I would say that's a yes. Absolutely. You're welcome. Yeah, I agree. On flow with your statement about the moon as well. Anyone else? The Wands, Two of Cups. You guys, my nails have steady been dirty because I've just been out in the dirt. The people that lived here, I'm like, you know, like cleaning up parts of the yard that I really had never got to before because either I was like working on stuff inside or, you know, it takes a while to like really get settled into a home, right? So like, you know, I'm just like getting to new areas or whatever. And man, the people that lived here before, I'm not judging them or anything, but I don't know, like, there's, like, glass and, like, trash, kind of, like, you know, I'm, like, digging in the dirt, stuff like that, and, like, it's, like, I feel like I have to clean up the ground, even. Is that weird? Kinda, probably, but... Hey, Bobby! What's your question? Yeah. It's just molecules. Well, my plants I don't expect them to deal with all of that glass and yuckiness and trash. They deserve a clean home. You know what I mean? So, yeah. That's what I've been doing. Cleaning dirt. funny. Okay, well, it's also dangerous. Okay, so the career path that Bobby thinks that she should do, is that the right path? Right, I am picking up on the right pronoun. Yes, yes. Okay. The career path on Bobby's mind, is that the correct one to choose? 8 of Wands, yes. Yes. Well, Grant, you can leave the glass in your dirt, but I'm not gonna. Or the trash, or whatever it is that you leave in your dirt is fine with me, but not in my dirt. Bobby, the answer is yes, though. 8 of Wands with the Fool. Yeah, tell me more. For Bobby. Anything else she needs to know about this? Yeah. Okay, Page of Cups here. Your intuition is here. Why is this Ten of Swords here, though? Why is the Ten of Swords here? A little bit of something from the past here. Ten of Swords, betrayal by maybe a King of Wands energy. Okay. And somehow this would be associated that would cause doubt. Okay, there's something about, ooh, yeah, this person, they really made you question yourself. This King of Wands energy. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius doesn't have to be like the sun sign, but maybe just like really prominent in their chart here. This person, they really had you questioning yourself and doubting yourself. This is somebody who like would turn things around, or they would like, they just had you questioning yourself quite a bit here. Saying, yep, yes, okay? But there is this past situation that's coming up that's like, whoa, wait a second. This person made me feel like my decisions were not great, right? This person made me feel like I needed to, you know what I mean? So that's coming up intentionally, right? So that you can call your power back from that situation, right? So that you can reclaim yourself from that time of life, okay? But yeah, that's why this kind of like, I feel like this, like maybe this doubt or something like that is kind of coming through. But yeah, you can definitely trust yourself. You can trust your decisions. Okay, you make great decisions. Your intuition, Page of Cups coming out upright, is correct. Okay, and yeah, and again, this is just coming up for you to release that energy, right? Release that doubt that this person really kind of had projected onto you, okay? Oh, Anya. Well, I hope that you still have a fantastic time in Arizona. Because I vacuum it. I don't know about that. 1221. Mirroring numbers. You're so welcome, Bobby. I love you too. No, thank you. We will. We'll have a good time. I'm excited about it. Ah, shit. Well, at least you get a new vehicle out of it, yeah? Rip truck. No, I don't vacuum my dirt, but Grant, I would like to get one of those like sifter things. That's probably a little too much. It's probably a little too much. Nice, Anya. Right? You're like, I'm fine. I'm done with it. I'm over it. Aw. Of course they did. Stupid government. Stupid shit. I'm just joking. I'm joking. Sort of. Crazy, but it's just, yeah, in some areas it's just real bad, and they just, you know, didn't really. I love that. Flo, that's the coolest. I know that I have like native blood, but I don't know. Oh, here we go. Sorry, just publishing that Patreon. My, you know, like that was just, it was like my people in my family told me. You know what I mean? So, like really learn my heritage, I guess. But I think that's all very cool. It's all very cool. Oh my gosh, I love that. That's very cool. Little stories. That's legit, Bobby. All right, guys. Well, here we go. On to the next part of my day, the next adventure of the day. Grant, shut up. Exactly. This dirt isn't going to clean itself. No, I'm not out there like, it's just where I want to plant. Okay? Where I want to plant stuff. You can't plant seeds in bad dirt. That's all I'm saying. Thank you, Anya. Anyways, all right, guys. Listen, I love you so much. I hope that you have a fantastic day. If you don't have anything else to do and you find yourself bored, just go clean your dirt. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm just making that up. I'm being real, though, that I have been cleaning mine. Just in areas where I want to plant. Oh, but anyways. All right, guys. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. And I just don't want it filled with trash and glass. I don't think that's too much to ask.